Hello, guys. Welcome to Reese World. And this is my first live broadcast on Reese World. So I welcome you all. In this broadcast, we're going to be talking about how to forget your ex and Q&A. So you guys are free to ask me questions on relationship, any questions that you wish to ask me about relationships, and I answer you, and we can just discuss about it. So one of my subscribers commented under my video saying that let me tell her how to forget your ex. And I'm like, how is this possible? You call someone your ex and you're looking for means to forget that person. Because I know that, guys, before calling someone your ex, it means that you're ready to let go of that person. You're ready to forget about that person and move on with your life. So how on earth will you say that this person is your ex and then you're looking for means to forget the person? It doesn't make any sense. If you want to forget somebody, then that person is definitely not having anything again to do with your life. That person has nothing to do with your life. Hi, Risco, you're welcome. So, guys, if you want to forget about somebody, then that person shouldn't bother you again. I know that if you say that this is my ex, this person is your ex, like you don't have anything to do about that person with that person, then let go once and for all. Once you still have that connection and you want to continue, you feel like no, I cannot forget this person, then why go to the extent of saying that no, I want to forget my ex when you cannot do without ex? See, guys, it's okay to let people know that you cannot do without them. If you cannot do without somebody, I would advise you stick to that person. Stop punishing yourself that no, I want to look for ways to forget my ex. I want to look for ways that I can let go of my ex. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't help in any way. When you say that somebody is your ex, then put the person as an ex and completely forget about the person. Completely, not something that you're saying that no, this is my ex, but I still love the person. If you still love the person, then why call the person an ex? It means that that person is not really an ex, so there's no need calling the person an ex when the person is not an ex. Ex means gone, forgotten, left behind, nothing to do with. Yeah, that's the meaning of ex, from my understanding. If you can say that somebody is an ex, then you don't want to have anything to do with that person again. You don't want to be connected to that person again in any way. You don't want to have anything to do with that person. But if you want to have something to do with that person, why even put yourself in that position that no, this is my ex? Stop stressing yourself on things you cannot change. It's okay. I've said it again and again. It's very much okay to let people know that you cannot do without them. It's very much okay. Guys, please give me a moment. Okay, guys, as I was saying, it's very much okay to let people know that you cannot do without them, especially someone that you love. At times, I feel like when somebody knows that you cannot do without them, although people are good at taking others for granted, yeah, I think that's the reason why people are scared to let others know that they cannot do without them. Because they are like, what if I let this person know that I cannot do without him, or I can let this person know that I cannot do without her, and then the person starts taking me for granted, the person starts treating me poorly, what will I do? The person starts playing with my feelings, what would I do? Yeah, it's very okay to feel that way. But then I also have this deep feeling that if you truly love something, pursue it. Or if you truly love someone, pursue that person. Don't be afraid to give love. Love only hurts when you give up and then you start thinking that maybe if I had done this particular thing, maybe if I had gone this way, what if I had put more efforts to make this relationship work, maybe we would have gone to this level. Before even calling someone your ex, you should make sure that that person will not affect you in any other way. Make sure that it's the right decision you are making in letting go of that person. Don't just sit and decide that no, this person is my ex and I want to move on. and then later you start saying that no, I cannot do without this person, I cannot live without this person, I want to try to forget that person. No, don't do that to yourself, because you only be punishing yourself, and you will not be happy in the relationship in which you are going to. Because the things that will make you to always remember that ex is because you go there, the things that you wish the new person to be doing for you, the person is not doing all those things, the person is not helping you make that life that you want. So those are the things that will keep making you to feel like, no, I want to go back to my ex. So I say again, before even calling somebody your ex, make sure that you have put in all the efforts that you have. Put in all your effort in making it work. Do everything to the last job, because whether you believe it or not, the truth is that when you put all your effort in doing something and it does not work, there's this satisfaction that comes. Like you are like, okay, I'm happy. I've done everything and it's not working. So even if it doesn't work now, you don't blame yourself for it. But now, if you leave and then you start feeling like, what if I had um done this thing? Maybe this relationship wouldn't have gone the way it's going. What if I had put one more step in? What if I had made him a surprise party? What if I had bought him a dress? What if I just obey what he wanted me to do? What if I had stayed away from this group of friends? Maybe the relationship wouldn't have ended this way. All those what if won't help in any way. Like, it's not even going to change anything. It's just going to add pain in your heart for nothing. So, first point, don't let go of somebody that you are still so tied to. Don't even hear what somebody has to tell you, even if people mock at you and laugh at you and tell you that, nah, ha, so you are still with this person, that the person is treating you this way. Tell them that the reason why I'm still with this person is because I cannot live without this person. That's a fact. And I already know this, that I can. When you give in your best, your complete best, then there's no way that you are ever going to tell yourself that, nah, no, what if I had done this? The thing that make many girls, because this happens to girls, say that no, I still love my ex, I cannot continue, I still love my ex, I'm so in love with my ex, I just want to be with my ex. What causes girls to fall in this trap is because they are enticed by so many things. Maybe a guy can meet you for the first time, flush you with money, do so many nice things to you, and because of one small mistake, because the problem with women is when you make one mistake, a woman remembers all the other mistakes you have done and carries it on her head and start thinking and like, I just want to let go of this relationship and move on. Look at this guy that is buying me this. Forgetting to know that at the beginning of every relationship, it's so sweet. That's for a fact. If you're starting a relationship and it's not sweet, and then guys, that's no relationship. At the beginning of every relationship, everything is so sweet. The guy is doing everything. You will see, maybe the guy is even giving you breakfast in bed, or maybe the guy is claiming like, no, I cannot talk back at you, I'm humble, I'm this. When it's been long, after some time, you start seeing people's true colors. So at times I always say, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. That's for a fact. You better stick to somebody that you know and you are sure you already know how to deal with the person, than to go and start another relationship that you are already there in the relationship and you are now asking yourself that, "Ah, I miss my ex. How can I forget my ex? I cannot forget my ex." It's because you only left when it was not yet time to leave. That is it. That is why you cannot forget your ex. Because if you left at the right time, when you had given in your all, you will not be struggling to say, how can I forget my ex? There will be no way that you'll be going through that stress. There's no magic that you can go through such a stress. You will not have problems like how to forget my ex. Have this at the back of your mind. I don't know the kind of relationship that you are in, but it's better to stick you there than to leave and start regretting why you left and ask yourself, I cannot forget. Before calling someone an ex, know that it's somebody that know, despite what happens, there's no longer anything that this person can do that will move you. You just be like, now, there's nothing. This person is not doing anything to help me. What can this person do that will move me? This person cannot do anything that will move me. So don't just dive and start saying that no, this person is my ex and this one is my ex. I want to leave. After a while, after a short while, you're like, I will not cope. Oh. Will I be able to survive without this man? I cannot survive. I want to look for means to leave this, to forget my ex. Guys, please, I'm begging you, don't make that mistake in your life. Don't make that mistake in your life, because you always find yourself in this situation of how can I forget my ex. If you are living your life by giving your all in what you are doing, you will never find yourself in the situation of saying that you want to forget your ex. There's no single way that you will find yourself saying that, how can I forget my ex? How you never find yourself in that situation, because you have already given in your all. As I've said right from the beginning, you have given in your all. Everything that you could do to make the relationship work, you have done it. So when you are living, you don't have anything bothering you. What always stresses us at the end of the day is you like, I miss this person. Maybe if I had done this particular thing, maybe things wouldn't have failed the way it's feeling. Maybe things would have worked out for me. Maybe things would have been better than it is. Yeah, those are the regrets that keeps people saying that I cannot forget my ex. Once gone, it's gone, because you cannot think of going and coming back. The moment you go and you want to come, this gap that you have left in the relationship, so many things have come in. The person has learned to live without you. That is why you see people who are broken up and come back together. Most of the time, they have this problem. Like, you see, the other partner will just sit and they don't call, they don't text. You're like, he has stayed for long without texting me, he has stayed for long without calling me. How could he do this to me? He's taking me for granted. He's not taking you for granted. You just train the person to live without you. So the person has learned how to live without you. My advice I always give people, like, put in your best and make the relationship work, so that when you are giving up, you will not have anything to regret. And to me, I always say this: don't give up till you are sure. So that when you give up, you go for good. Don't go and come back, because the moment you go and you come back into that relationship, I bet you that guy or the girl is never going to see you as they used to see you. They're just going to end up saying that, huh, this one that she went and came by means that this person cannot survive without me. So I can do anything that I wish to do, the person will still be there. Or this one that this person is going and coming back, it means that the person has said that I'm the best person on earth. So I can do anything I wish to do, the person will always be there. Don't put yourself in that position. Don't let someone torment you like that. Give in your best, so that when you do yourself, when you leave the relationship, the person will see the gap you used to occupy. The person will see the space that you were feeling. The person will understand that, no, something has actually left me. I feel so empty. I feel like I can't do this anymore. Do things like that. Don't just sit and say that, no, I'm breaking up. The least problem, no, I'm breaking up. You will always find yourself in this situation of, how do I forget my ex? It's because you didn't give in up. The thing that is making you to remember that, how should I forget my ex? The thing that is constantly reminding you about your ex is because you are thinking that there was something you should have done to salvage the situation, but you didn't do that. That's what is just causing you to be in that situation of, how should I forget my ex? Guys, please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're watching without subscribing, please subscribe. Guys, subscribe. Let's boost this channel. Subscribe so we can take this channel to another level. And I want to thank you guys that are watching. I want to thank you so much. And guys, I'm not seeing the questions popping up. I'm not seeing the questions. This is an opportunity for you guys to ask me anything. You can also ask a question about me. If there's something you wish to know about me, you can also go ahead and ask me. Like, you want to know this, yeah. I'm open for questions too. Guys, please share. Don't forget to share this. Share this so that your other people can come and watch, your other friends can come and watch, and yeah, support the channel. So, guys, as I was saying, that you should not let go till you are sure. You shouldn't let go till you are sure. Don't just sit and say that, no, we have a problem, I'm breaking up, I can always break up and come back. No, don't let go until you are very, very sure that, no, it's time for me to let go of this relationship and move on. Hi, Papilo. Hi, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. Yeah, don't let go till you are sure. And then there's also this thing that happens in a relationship. Like you might be dating somebody, and then you leave the person and go to a new person. You discover that the person is even worse than the one that you left behind. For you to try to adapt or maybe do something about it to make it work, you are only there struggling to force that person to act exactly like your ex used to act, like to behave in that particular way. People grew up in different environments, people grew up in separate places, so you don't expect two different people to act in the same way. People have their own ways of acting, people have their own ways of behaving, so you don't expect it to happen that way. That is why I always say, I will repeat in the whole of this video, I will keep repeating, don't let go till you are sure. Don't let go of any relationship till you are so sure that yes, this is it. I'm very very sure that I'm letting go of this relationship. I'm sure. Okay guys, a moment please. I'm actually i'm actually doing I'm going. In fact, guys, I will tell you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, but I'm actually attending to two live sessions. So I'm trying to respond this way and talk. Yeah, that's why you see me. I take breaks while talking. Okay, guys. I'm waiting for your questions, and please, guys, share, so more people can come and we talk more and we can get more questions. Okay, guys. As I was saying, okay, there's a question that has come up, that how can I deal with a cheating partner? Okay, guys, to deal with a cheating partner, I'll get back to the other part. Let's talk about this. That how can I deal with a cheating partner? If you have a partner that is cheating on you, first I'll advise you to talk to that partner. Ask the person why the person is cheating. Although there's no reason to cheat, I always say this in most of my videos. I emphasize that there is no single reason to cheat. I don't see why someone should cheat. Cheating is evil. Because if you say you love a person, like you love me, why do you go ahead and cheat? If you love somebody truly, it means that you don't want to see that person hurt. You don't want to see that person angry. You don't want to see that person sad. So how on earth will you cheat on somebody and tell the person that I love you? It doesn't make sense. Those are two opposite things. Those are things that are opposite to each other. So to deal with a cheating partner, first you should ask the partner, talk to the partner first and ask the partner, why are you cheating on me? Why are you doing this thing to me? Why are you hurting me this bad? That's the first thing you should think about. Ask your partner, Dada, why are you cheating on me? When you ask your partner, you get the solution, you get why they are cheating on you. Then you will know what to ask them next. You will know how to deal with it. Because at times some people will be like, it's because you are not giving me this level of comfort that I need, or because you are not giving me money to this level, or I'm only cheating on you because you are not romantic. Yeah, guys, you need to be romantic in your relationship. You need to be so romantic. Everybody likes romance. That's something that you should always remember. Everybody likes romance, so you should be romantic in your relationship. Okay, back to why uh, um, back to how to cope with a cheating partner. Ask the person why the person is cheating on you. When you get the reason why the person is cheating on you, if it's tangible to you or if it's valid, you now ask yourself, why am I not doing this? Put your efforts to do what that person asked from you. Put your efforts to change. Put your efforts to try to switch that way and see if it's going to help the situation before you now know the next step to take. Hi, Christine. Hi, Christine. Put your efforts in making things work before you can go ahead to take the next step. If you try to put your effort and do those things that that person is telling you that no, you should not do, it's because you are doing this, that's why I'm cheating on you. It's because you are not doing this, that's why I'm cheating on you. If you do all those things that person is still cheating on you, it means that deep in them they don't love you. They're only taking you for granted because you are so loyal to them. It's because you are always available for them. That's why they have decided that no, okay, let me just take this person for granted and use the person for how long I can use the person. That is it. So you should let go of such people. Don't stick to someone that you have done everything and tried everything to make things work and the person is still cheating on you, because cheating like that is bad. Cheating brings, it lowers your self-esteem. It makes you to feel like you are incapable of anything, like you are not good enough. You start questioning yourself. I'm like, how did I get to this level? How on earth? Why did this happen to me? You start asking yourself all those questions and feeling miserable. So if somebody is cheating on you, make sure you find out why they're cheating on you. Do your efforts to make things right. And if you put in all those efforts and at the end of the day you realize that the person is not changing or the person is not adjusting, my friend, it's time to let go of that person. That person is only using you. That person is only taking you for granted and trying to use you for their own personal gain. That person is just saying that no, you are a loyal dog. So let me just control this one, and yeah, that is it. So guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. Subscribe. I'm counting on you guys for the subscription. Please subscribe. Okay, guys. As I was saying, um, how to make my partner miss miss. I don't know what this. Okay, the person says, the person has asked a question: how to make my partner miss. Christine, please. I don't know. Okay, let me just assume maybe you were trying to ask how to make my partner miss me or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. Or can you resend the question? Or let me just talk about that. How to make my partner miss me. To me, if you want to make your partner miss you, right, you should do things that will always stick in your mind. You should do things that they will always sit and they flashback. Do things that people don't, that are not commonly done to them. For example, like you just sit within the day, maybe late, maybe in the afternoon, when he or she is maybe busy or something, you just send a text message and like, hi babes, how you doing? Or no, don't even go detailing like hi babes, just like, babes, I love you so much, something like that, something cool. Just imagine you're walking, you're busy, you're tied up, and the message just comes in, I love you. No matter who that person is, like, you have to stop for a while and like, wow, this is calming, things like that. And then make sure that you leave notes reminding your partner, like, you can leave notes in the house or wherever. Do something when the person is about leaving your presence. Do something that will keep that memory, maybe a kind of good kiss, a good hug. Give them special attention. You can sing for them, dance for them. Just do something that no one else does. Yeah, something that cannot commonly be done. Imagine your partner sitting in the house and you are just singing for your partner. That's something that is not common. That's something that nobody else is doing. It's something that you alone are doing. So it makes more sense. It's going to stay in their mind, and whenever you are not, or whenever they are playing that particular music, the person will always think of you that, wow, my partner sang this song for me. I can remember that day. Just do things like that. I'm sure the person that will keep the person always thinking about you. That will keep your partner always thinking about you. And to learn to surprise your partner with gifts. Mhm. You can put yourself in a position that you get your partner something nice. Getting a gift, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should go and spend a big amount of money to buy a car or something. A gift, maybe a rose petal, makes sense. You just come back when you're returning back home from work, you buy a rose petal, and you're like, just one. Anything, just something nice. Buy rose flowers. Let me say like that. A rose flower. You present, or you want to come back home, you bring ice cream, you bring something nice and just present it to your partner. Imagine returning home, or you are having a difficult day, a tiring day, and your partner just comes in with something nice, or a nice gift, or a pair of shoes that you've been longing for, something that your partner you've been wishing to have, and your partner just brings it. Imagine how each time you're wearing that particular thing, or maybe a pair of shoe or a dress, each time you wear it, you always think of your partner. You'll be like, oh, my partner got me this dress. Each time you wear it, you always remember. And when you remember, when you have that memory that it's your partner that got that thing for you will miss that person if the person is not around. And that will keep the relationship booming. And then you should not make yourself too available. If you want your partner to miss you, give them space to miss you. Somebody cannot miss something that is present. Yeah, you cannot be around me all the time. You are there and then you expect me to miss you. I will not miss you because you are always there. But now when you give me that space so I can miss you, you give me that space, like you have your own life to pursue, you have your own things that you are doing, you have a job, you have friends that you hang out with, you have things that you do, and when I turn beside me, I can't see you. I'll definitely miss you. I'll be like, oh, I wish he was here, or I wish she was here. That's just how it happens. Don't be too clingy to your partner. Don't always stick everywhere your partner is going. You are there. You are like a small dog. Everywhere your partner is going, you are there. Mm-mm. Okay. And young Mish, like imagine surprising your partner with a bed net. Yeah, you can surprise your partner with a bed net, as he's saying. That yeah, you can surprise your partner with a bed net that it prevents mosquitoes from it prevents mosquitoes from biting your partner. Yeah, that's a good thing too. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that. That was hilarious, but good too. And he keeps sending surprising your partner with a bed net. I'll remember that. Okay, guys, as I was saying, don't be too clingy to your partner. Everywhere you are there, all the time you're around your partner, you don't give your partner space to miss you. People only miss things that are not available. They don't miss things that are always there. It doesn't mean that you should make yourself unavailable all the time. Yeah, you should be there and not be there. Like you are here for this time, the small time that you are around, you do some spectacular things, some magical things, so much that your partner doesn't forget, and then you leave. As you're leaving, your partner will always remember that no, this person did this. I wish he or she was around so we can do this same thing together. Yeah, it works like that. But if you think that no, your partner is just going to magically miss you when you are available, it will not work. As you are present all the time, he's going up, you are with him, he's going down, you are with him. There are many men, many women think that when they do that, nah, they are sticking to their man, they are keeping their man close to them. To me, I know and I've experienced it, that it's just making a man getting to know you today. Yeah, it's good that your partner should know you, but he gets to know all your weaknesses to the last drop, that he can treat you anyhow. He like, this one is always available. Let me just go me somewhere. Let me go and live my life. Let me enjoy myself. Let me do this. This one is boring. That's why you hear some men say that I cannot be eating rice and beans every day. It's because they have seen rice and beans every day until they are bored about it. Okay, guys, another point again to make your partner miss you is, don't be a nagging partner. Like when you are around your partner, each time you are struggling to quarrel with your partner, you're digging in their phones to know their messages, to know who is texting, who is calling, who is doing this, who is doing that. Your partner will never miss you because when you are available, you nag. They will always want you to go. They will just want you to come only when you are coming to give them sex. Yeah, that come and give me sex and go back. You just be like some walking prostitute to your partner. But when you give them that space, they never ever go and cheat on you carelessly. When somebody loves you, the person will always remember you. So there's no need struggling that no, I must check his phone. I must take a check who he's talking to. Who are you calling? Who are you texting? Who has sent you this message? Who is having this contact? What's the meaning of this name? When you do that, you become boring to your partner and they will never miss you. They are happy that you should go. When you're not around, they're like, hey, at least I have freedom. I can rest. I can relax. But when you give them that space to miss you, trust me, guys, you are going to enjoy your relationship to the fullest. Okay, guys, I'm not seeing any more questions, and I've really been talking for so long. Guys, please subscribe, share. As I said, guys, this is my first live session that I'm doing, so it might not really be as good as you guys expect it to be. It might not be perfect, but yeah, this is what I can give for now. And given that I'm also using my phone to record, that's why you're seeing me touching the screen and trying to clear up messages that pop up. I don't yet have a camera, so I use my phone to record, and I don't have a microphone, so I'm actually shouting. I'm actually shouting so you guys can hear me. Yeah, that is it. So, mhm. Guys, thank you, people, for watching up to this level. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm counting on your subscription. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you, guys. I'm going to end this live session here. Bye bye.